In the foothills of southern Oregon, you'll find a hamlet in the city of Ashland, the Oregon Shakespeare Festival, the largest repertory theater in the U.S. It's a place where, if you listen closely, you can almost hear the bard's words from Twelfth Night. Be not afraid of greatness. Some are born great.
So much talent, so much fun, so much good work, good writing.
Some achieve greatness.
And I just thought, people do this for a living?
And some
we have made great strides.
Have greatness
There's simply no experience like it
thrust upon them.
You can't ask for any better history than that from an organization.
It was 1935. At Southern Oregon Normal School, Angus Livingston Bowmer was that English teacher. He loved Shakespeare. That summer, Angus hatched a plan to share that love. With the city's support, he organized a small festival, 2 plays, Twelfth Night and The Merchant of Venice. Angus played Shylock. He transformed the abandoned Chautauqua stage in Lithia Park into an Elizabethan-style theater. That 4th of July weekend, the Oregon Shakespeare Festival was born. Now in its 85th year, the Oregon Historical Society honors OSF with its Oregon History Makers Medal.
That's the picture I had in my head. It is humbling and it makes me so proud to have this award be given to us in my inaugural year.
Nataki Garrett is just the 6th artistic director in OSF history.
I am a part of a legacy.
She's the first African American and only the 2nd woman to take the helm.
From the very beginning of Oregon Shakespeare Festival, there's been this idea of moving forward. My plan for OSF to continue to make history is to grow our infrastructure, to continue to evolve our commissioning projects, to deepen our relationship with Shakespeare, and to look for ways to reach out beyond our walls.
Be it newly commissioned work or one of Shakespeare's classics, at OSF you will always see a celebration of diversity and inclusion, both core values here.
You have to reach out and broaden, people's perspectives and new audiences.
Actor Kevin Kennerly is in his 24th season with OSF.
I love Shakespeare. I love poetry, and the opportunity to be able to speak Shakespeare and not think about the fact that I am an African American, speaking this language was exciting to me. So I got a chance to play Romeo in places where I probably wouldn't have played Romeo. The fact that so many other people are represented that you would not normally see in such an environment is exciting.
I don't know of any theater right now that could offer that kind of experience.
This is Vilma Silva's 25th season.
There's just the plain thrill of being someone else.
And for some, there's the thrill of discovering what they never realized existed in their English Lit class.
Don't be afraid of Shakespeare. Sometimes we're afraid of it.
It's one thing to read it.
It's another to perform it, experience it. It reads stale on the page, but I think you can bring life to these words.
To see it come to life, it was obviously transformational.
Kimberly Perry saw her first play here as a teen. Shortly after, she moved to Ashland to build a career at OSF. She just retired after 35 years with the company, most recently as a stage manager. Now she manages the Backstage Tour program.
They can't believe this astonishing professional company is in little tiny Southern Oregon, and it's just a tribute to Angus Bowmer's beautiful dream that if you bring these Shakespeare stories and other stories to life, people will come here and enjoy it, and indeed they do.
Every year, somewhere between 400,000 and 500,000 people buy tickets to see a play here. The company employs 100 actors and 500 staff members. Most actors appear in multiple plays in a season. This year, Christopher Jean is in All's Well That Ends Well and Alice in Wonderland.
I played the Dormouse, Caterpillar Legs, Rabbit Hole number 4.
Christopher remembers seeing Alice in Wonderland when he was 6.
I was blown away. So tonight we'll come, it may be raining, I'll be grumpy, and then I'll hear a child laugh right before we start. I'll be like, that's why I'm here. And I hope that it will inspire them to keep the generosity and spirit and community of theater alive.
In the Allen Elizabethan Theater, that spirit of generosity comes from many places, including the late Paul Allen. He and his sister would see plays here as kids. From the Paul G. Allen Family Foundation to individual donations and ticket sales, it all keeps the nonprofit Oregon Shakespeare Festival alive.
Broadway is commercial. Wall Street basically is a part of what helps make Broadway run. We don't have that.
May yet enkindle you into the crowd.
What they do have is drive and the desire to reach anyone who'd lend them their ears, eyes, and hearts.
Shakespeare was a populist. He wrote plays for the people. Racism, sexism, classism. I mean, all of it. It's, you know, and he takes them all and he throws them back at you.
And after 400 years,
It's amazing how little things have changed.
Shakespeare's plays are as fresh as ever.
Kevin, could you favor us with a line from your
From
favorite?
Romeo
You put me on the spot now. I actually have to think about it.
to the villainous Aaron the Moor, it's clear.
Even now, I curse the day.
All the world truly is a stage when you're here.
Oh, I've done 1,000 dreadful things as willingly as one might kill a fly. And nothing grieves me more heartily indeed, but that I cannot do 10,000 more.
That's a bad man.
He's a bad man. He's a bad man.